Hello everybody, this is a technical analysis video about the price of Bitcoin. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take this as financial advice. So I think this is a bull trap after the bear trap I talked about a couple of weeks ago right here in this area. Now I think it's a bull trap, so let me explain why. I'll go first on the daily chart. I'm gonna remove most moving averages that I don't need. So I use moving averages a lot if you've seen my last videos, and here is my explanation on why this is a bull trap. Let's see what's happening right now compared to what happened in the past. So we have a nice parabola right here. The parabola blew up right here. Then the price, which was above the blue moving average, which is the 200 exponential moving average. As we're going up, the price is always above the blue, as you can see, supported by the blue line very well. That's something you'd expect when Bitcoin has a lot of power, a lot of juice. Then it gets broken right here, and then there's a range for quite a lot of time between the pink and the blue, even below the pink right here, and then the price popped above the blue quite a bit. Okay, so, and that was the bear trap. Let's see in the past, last time this happened. Right here, you have a nice parabola right here. The blow off top right here, then the blue line, which was supporting the price. It was below the price the whole time, then it got broken. There was a range quite a lot of time below the blue and above the pink, which is the 377 exponential, by the way. A range between, pop above, it's a bull trap, then below the pink, pop above the blue once again, it's a bull trap again. Now before that in the past, you have a nice parabola, huge parabola right here. Price stays above the blue the whole time, and then gets broken right here. Tons of range between the blue and the pink. Pops above the blue, bull trap. Pops above the blue, bull trap. Above the blue, bull trap. Okay, let's go see in the past even more. Nice parabola right here. The price stays above the blue the whole time, gets supported by the blue. Then there's a range between the blue and the pink for quite a lot of time, even below the pink. Then when it pops above, it's a bull trap. Bull trap right here, bull trap right here. Now, the first parabola on this chart where is actually the only one where something similar happened and it wasn't a bull trap. But let's see. It's quite different. The price is being supported by the blue once again. It goes above, the price is above the blue. Then when there's a range between the blue and the pink, it stays only a couple of days, gets back up right immediately, which is a huge sign of strength. There isn't like a lot of time like here between the blue and the pink, or right here between the blue and the pink, or right here between the blue and the pink, or right here between the blue and the pink. It's very different. The only time there wasn't bull traps, it was just a little bit of time, pops back up, which is huge sign of strength, and then tried once again the same day, pop back up above the blue, huge sign of strength. So I think this situation right here is very different than all the other parabolas for that reason. Okay, now keep that in mind. Now let's go see on the weekly. I'll just change the moving averages I'm using right now. I'll use the yellow, the green, and the red. The red is the 10 simple, the yellow is the 21 exponential, and the green is the 50 exponential. Okay, I'll remove the pink. Okay, so what do we have right here? Huge parabola. Price stays above the yellow, as you can see, very well supported by the yellow the whole time. Then gets broken, which is already a huge sign of weakness to see the yellow being broken like this. Then it grinds the green area, even below the green area. Then you get a cross between the red and the yellow. Now the yellow is above the red, and the price has popped back above the yellow. But look how the posture is very different right now. compared to when there was strength. When there was strength, it was red above the yellow. Now it's yellow above the red. Very different posture. Now let's go see in the past when this happened. Nice parabola again. The red is above the yellow. Everything's great. Then the yellow gets blasted through, grinds the green again. Below the green, pop above the yellow, bull trap. Pop above the yellow, bull trap. And the yellow right here is above the red, just as you see right here. Now, in the past again, huge parabola right here. The price stays above the yellow the whole time. Even there, it went very, for a short amount of time below the yellow. It popped back up, closed above the yellow, so it's still great support on the yellow. Stays above the yellow the whole time. The red is always above the yellow, which is a huge sign of strength. And then yellow gets broken, pop, like this. And that's another bull trap. That was the sign of weakness right here. Bull trap, then the cross between the red and the yellow. The yellow is now above the red. The price grinds the green line even below, and bull trap, bull trap, bull trap. Every time it pops above the yellow, bull trap. Let's go see in the past again. Huge parabola when the price is again being supported by the yellow right here. Huge parabola. Then the yellow gets broken right here. Closes candles below the yellow, huge sign of weakness. Then the price grinds the green line, even below the green line. You get the cross between the red and the yellow, then pops above the yellow, and the yellow is now above the red, which is a sign of weakness. And they even, at that time, there was even a cross back above, which faked out everybody. But this whole sign of weakness right here was the sign, I think, for the bear market. And this was a bull trap. Now, let's go see the first parabola, which I just said earlier on the daily time frame that it was different. Well, again, the yellow supports the price very well. The price is very strong. Red is above the yellow. Everything's great. Then the yellow gets broken right here, but look, only for one candle. The second candle closes above the yellow, so huge sign of strength right here. And is there a cross between the red and the yellow? No, there was never a cross. Never a cross. It was kind of a fake out. The people thought it was going to cross, but it didn't, which was a huge sign of strength. Then pop above, pop below, pop right above. Huge sign of strength again. So again, on the weekly time frame, again, the situation on this parabola is very different than on every other parabolas of Bitcoin. Now let's go see the monthly. I'll change the moving averages again. Well, actually, I can just let them like this. So we have the huge parabola. Then the price grinds the area below the red and the yellow. We're on the monthly. Pops above the red. Let's see in the past. Big parabola. Grinds the area below the red and the yellow. Pops above the red. It's a bull trap. Then another parabola right here, all above the red. Always, these parabolas are always above the red. Always above the red. As you can see, always above the red. Then grinds the area below the red and the yellow, like here. Every pump above the green, the red, and just every pump is a bull trap. Now let's go see in the past. Huge parabola. Then grinds the area below the red and above the yellow. Pops above the red, bull trap. Now let's go see again on this first parabola, which I just said previously in the other time frames, which was different. Huge parabola, support at the red, and boom! Very different. There's no grinding below the red and above the yellow. You could always argue that right here you have a little dip below the red, but if you remember, that was only one day and it popped back up the same day. So this is not what I call grinding. Like right here, a couple of months below the red, couple of months below the red, couple of months below the red, couple of months below the red. So on the monthly time frame and on the weekly time frame and on the daily time frame, all moving averages are saying we're just playing the same old song with Bitcoin again. We had a huge parabola, everybody got really excited. There was a huge news right on the top. That was the Coinbase listing on the stock market, just like we had the CME, which opened right here on the top. Everything is very similar. So to me, the moving averages are saying this is a bull trap, and we will eventually get at least to this low 30,000 area, probably below. Now, another reason why I think the price of Bitcoin will go down into this bull trap, there's a gap right here, and there's still a gap right here. Both did not get filled, and gaps usually get filled. This is the CME futures market. Now, if you go look at the GBTC, same thing. Gaps always get filled. GBTC may be a little less, but they still always get filled. Even right here, which was crazy, there was a gap at the lowest part of the bottom in 2018, and it got filled right there at the Corona dump. So same thing here, and this is the biggest gap in GBTC history. Biggest gap. So I think it has to come down at least to this low 30,000 area, possibly below, for other reasons. But even I'm not sure this could be considered a gap, but anyways, there's a gap right here. So I expect at least a drop to the 30K. And the last reason why I think we just had the bull market and we are now going for an extended bear market. I'm still very positive, bullish on the long term of Bitcoin. I'm sure it'll eventually break the 65K and go into the 6 digits price range. But right now, I think this is a bull trap. And one of the reasons is, if you remember in 2018, when after Bitcoin had its blew off top, there was many crypto projects which were just mooning, were getting new all-time highs. ICOs were getting out every week. It was crazy. Everything was exploding. Well, right now, what do we have? We have, let's go see. Well, right now, if you look at the Cardano new all-time high like this, there's many crypto projects that are having really great charts. Even Ethereum's pretty awesome right here, very nice as well. So just let's go look at 2018, when there was 2018, you had Monero. This is the blow off top of Bitcoin in 2018. Monero was just still ripping. Look at these bull traps right here, really big pumps. Look at this EOS right here, made a new all-time high after the Bitcoin's blow off top, which was in this area. New all-time high. Look at Binance, same thing. There was a blow off top right here of Bitcoin, and then all-time high. Later in 2019, it was going pretty strong right here. 2018, look at this is the crazy Decentraland. There was the blow off top right here, and they can look at this craziness right there. So and right now is the NFTs. Everybody's crazy about NFTs. NFTs are selling like hotcakes, crazy. So I think the situation is quite similar. So I'm not saying the price is going down right now, right here from here. I think it could still go up. I think it could go up like this and then go down. I'm not too sure exactly how it's gonna happen, from where it's gonna happen. I really don't know. I've started to sell some of my crypto. I'm not like crazy selling everything, but I have sold some here, some here, some here. And if we go a little higher, I might sell a little bit more. But I'm still keeping some just in case, because I'm never totally sure. But I think this is a bull trap, and at some point the price will go down in this area, probably a little bit lower, like in the 20K. But there's something that's very important. Look at this trend line right here. This is a logarithmic trend line on Bitcoin. Was really great. really supported the price for a long time, and this would be coming around the 20-25k area. Could blast below like it did right here on the Black Swan event of the coronavirus, but still a very strong trend line. I expect it to hold pretty well. Just like right here, it popped below, but then it went above and held. So yeah, I don't see it going down to 3k, but I do see it going down to 25k, maybe 20k, something like that, maybe even a little bit below. All right, this was my analysis. Ciao, bye.